So, you've been doing that inner work, sending them love, speaking to them in silence, practicing thought transmission from the heart. But here's the question that always follows. How do I know they feel me? Today, I'm going to share with you 5 subtle but very powerful energetic signs that your specific person is receiving the message. These aren't always loud. They're not fireworks or even sudden text. They're felt shifts in your body, in your field, in your intuition. So breathe with me. Let's tune in. You've been sending them love, haven't you? Holding them in your heart, whispering inwardly, I'm still here. But here's what most people don't actually realize. Thought transmission is not a one-way thing. You're not just speaking into silence. You're responding to a signal. Subtle, quiet, but very real. That means they're feeling you. But also, you're feeling them. What does this all mean, huh? Before we dive into those signs, let's remember something essential. Thought transmission, it's not about forcing someone to react. It's about tuning into your frequency to love without grasping. You're not trying to convince them. You're remembering that on some level, you're already connected. And when that connection gets clear and clean, they feel it. Now, let's talk about what that actually looks and feels like, shall we? Thought transmission isn't a monologue. It's a conversation beneath the noise. It's not about pushing a message into the void. It's about tuning into the frequency where your heart's already met. When you soften your energy, you don't just send love, you receive it. That quiet knowing, the sudden tenderness, the unexpected thought. These may not be yours alone. You might be feeling them, thinking of you even. You know, Seneca once wrote, a thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it, but a thing is not less true because it is not shouted. These signs are like whispers. They come in softness, not spectacle. Trust your quiet knowing. Sign 1. They show up in your dreams or random thoughts. Suddenly, they appear in those dreams, not as fantasy, but as presence. You wake up feeling like they're already there, or they cross your mind out of nowhere when you're calm and not obsessing. That's a key thing, not obsessing. This resonance is returning. They're tuning into your frequency. And here's the subtle part. These moments often come when you're not trying at all. When your energy is open, relaxed, and unattached. That's the space where two souls meet without words. And sometimes what feels like you thinking of them is actually them thinking of you. Sign 2. You feel a soft internal peace about them. This one's subtle but powerful. You used to feel tension, longing, or anxiety when you thought about them. But now there's space. stillness, maybe even gratitude. You're not fighting that story anymore. You're holding love. That's the soul speaking. And they will feel it, because peace, it's magnetic. Sign 3. You receive echoes of mirrors in life. They don't text, but you hear the name 3 times in one day. A stranger tells you a story that mirrors yours. You find a song that says exactly what you wanted them to say. These are echoes in the field. They're not coincidences, they're confirmations. When you align with love, the world responds. Symbolically, energetically. Sign number 4. Your heart opens without any explanation. Out of nowhere, you feel open and vulnerable in the best way. There's no trigger, no drama, just tenderness. You might tear up. You might feel a soft ache. It's your heart receiving the frequency it's been sending. Remember, thought transmission isn't one way. It's as if your heart recognizes something arriving, not from memory, but from the present moment. Their energy brushes against yours, and your chest opens to receive it before your mind can name it. Sometimes the message they're sending back is felt before it's spoken. Lastly, sign 5. They return in energy before they return in form. This is one of the most overlooked signs. You begin to feel already together. You talk to them silently while doing the dishes. You imagine their voice in your inner dialogue, naturally, not forced. You imagine them, or you see them walk in through the door. It's strange, but it happens. You feel guided by the version of them who gets you. That version lives within you already, you know. And when that version becomes dominant, the outer one begins to align. Not from pressure, from reflection. When their energy starts visiting you internally, it's because your inner version is stabilizing. And once you're walking with them inside, life begins to mirror that path, step by step. I mean, there was a time when I missed someone so very much. I stopped sending thoughts. I gave up. But something strange happened. I kept finding strands of their hair. It reminded me so much of them. In quiet places, unexpected moments. At first, was I imagining it? But the feeling that came with it wasn't grief. It was connection. I started to transmit again, gently this time, not hoping, just love. And they returned. If you want to feel the signs more clearly, try this simple ritual. Start the day with inner stillness, no phone, just you and your breath. Place your heart on your hand and ask gently and silently, if they felt me now, what would I want them to feel? Send it as a whisper. Then let it go. Throughout the day, stay attuned. You're not looking for proof. You're noticing the field. Because they're there. Maybe not in form, but in frequency. And love always finds a way. These signs aren't promises. They're presents. They're not clues to decode. They're confirmations to relax into. The more you trust the energetic connection, the more grounded you become in yourself. And that's what they'll feel. Not desperation, not hope, but union. Always here. I love you. And knowing you're here fills me with quiet joy. Which of these signs have you felt? Comment below. And if you have a question, feel free to ask it. And let's create a shared field of confirmation. And please like the video, subscribe, and come back anytime you need to feel the connection again. Because the love you're sending is already being received. And if you want to know more about that thought transmission, here's a video that I made before that you might resonate with. And until next time, I love you. Take care. See you soon.